camera
This
down there.
evening, recognizing the seniors in the Tushka Lady Tigers basketball team. Our first senior tonight is number 12, Megan Gossett. Megan is the daughter of Clay and Melissa Gossett and Crystal and Derek Oswald. She is a member of the National Honor Society and FCCLA. She serves as the senior class girl representative. After high school, Megan plans to continue her education studying business and travel the world with her parents so that they will pay for everything. Our next senior is number 15, Addison Carr. Addie is the daughter of Seth and Leslie Carr. She is a member of NHS, FCCLA, and she competes on the Tushka academic team. After graduating, she will continue her education to become a teacher while pursuing music and art on the side. Most importantly, Addie intends to continue sharing God's light. Our next senior is number 22, Natalie Hill. Natalie is the daughter of Dwayne and Kayla Hill. She serves as the Tushka FFA chapter president, and after graduation, she intends to further her education to become a sonographer and continue to grow her photography business. Next is number 34, Riley Vessels. Riley is the daughter of Charity Snoop and Chad Vessels. She is an active member in NHS and shows efforts in 4-H. Her plans for the future include continuing her education in the nursing program at Murray State College. Next, we will recognize the boys basketball team. First is number 2, Casey Hull. Casey is the son of Matt and Whitney Hull. He is a member of Tigers for Christ, NHS, and also plays on the Tushka baseball team. After graduation, Casey will continue his education and play college baseball. Our next senior is number 4, Luke Howard. Luke is the son of Chris and Shannon Howard and Tori Howard. He is an active member of Tigers for Christ, NHS, gifted and talented, and competes on the Tushka cross country team. He plans to set his future up for success by pursuing a degree in occupational safety and health at Southeastern Oklahoma State University and continue living his life for God. Our next senior is number 11, Eli Self. Eli is the son of Philip and Lita Self and Julie and Paul Easley. He is an active member of Tigers for Christ, Southside Baptist Church, NHS, and competes on the Tushka cross country team. After graduation, Eli will attend Southeastern Oklahoma State University to obtain a degree in aviation management and hopes to become a pilot someday. And Eli will also continue to live his life pursuing the Lord. Next is number 14, Tucker Willis. Tucker is the son of Ashley and Lee R.D. Willis. Tucker is an active member of the National High School Rodeo Association, NHS, gifted and talented, and Tigers for Christ. He will continue his education at Southeastern on a rodeo scholarship and pursue a professional rodeo career. And our final senior tonight is number 32, Jackson Gregory. Jackson is the son of Holly Gregory and David Gregory. He is an active member of Tigers for Christ, Southside Baptist Church, NHS, gifted, talented, and plays on the Tushka baseball team. His goal is to attend Southeastern and pursue a degree in business. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you join us in congratulating our seniors on all their hard work, dedication, and accomplishments that got them here today.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And good evening, everybody. We are live here in Tushka, Oklahoma, the Jerry Hall Gymnasium, as we have the regular season finale tonight between the Coalgate Wildcats and the Tushka Tigers. As it is senior night here in Tushka, we just got done with the senior night festivities. We'll take one more break. When we return, we'll get you tipped off right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we are back as we get set for the tip-off here. The national anthem sang by one of the Tushka High School seniors. Did a really good job here in Jerry Hall Gymnasium. The starting lineups here for the Coalgate Lady Cats. They come in with a record of 7 wins and 15 losses. They're on a 4-game skid right now. Their last win coming back on the 3rd of February against Colbert, a 45-32 win. Since then, it's been 4 losses to Caney, Antlers, Atoka, and Tishomingo. Again, the final regular season game here for both teams here tonight. This is senior night. The Wildcats will travel to Panama on Thursday to start their district contest. Starting lineup for the Coalgate Wildcats: Natalie DeLozier, JoJo Lambert, Adrian Childers, Tatum Nelson, and Livy Nelson. That is your starting five for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. For the Tushka Lady Tigers, starting lineup, they're 14-9 on the season under head coach Lori Ford. They're on a 2-game winning streak. In fact, they've won 2 out of the last 3. Their last loss coming against number 4 in Class B, Turner, the Lady Falcons. Starting for the Lady Tigers, number 13, Kylie Lee. Number 15, Addison Karn. Number 22, Natalie Hill getting the start tonight. Number 34, Riley Vessels. And another senior, number 12, Hagen Gossett. Gossett, Lee, Cornhill, and Vessels starting lineup for the Tushka Tigers. They will be the home team tonight. Wherever you are, however you are, thank you for tuning in and joining us this evening. We'll try to bring you a good broadcast here. Coalgate Lady Cats in their road black uniforms. Black Coalgate written across the front, outlined, trimmed in purple. Black numerals trimmed in purple as well. For the Lady Tigers of Tushka, they're in their home whites. For the final time, they'll be traveling to Colbert, take on the Lady Leopards this Thursday in their district matchup. Both these teams actually in the same area here as playoffs start this week. Coalgate going right to left on your radio dial. Tushka left to right. And here we are. Lee takes the opening tip, and the Lady Tigers will have possession to start the game. And the seniors will come out. There's number 12, Hagen Gossett. She's got a pretty gruesome injury, so she's going to leave the court. Senior. She gets a standing ovation here from the home crowd, the faithful. It'll be number 21, London Reeves, and number 10, Rainey Reese, two coming in. It was Riley Vessels, Hagen Gossett going to the bench. And we're underway here. The Tushka Lady Tigers have possession. It's a cross-court pass. Thought about the three-pointer. Now finds an open three. Doesn't take the shot. And it's a turnover. Livy Nelson coming back the other way for the Lady Wildcats. Down the left side, she's fouled going up. It'll be a foul on Tushka. That'll be number 10. That'll be on Reese. That'll be her first foul. That's the first team foul as Livia Nelson for the Wildcats are going to go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. So we're about 30 seconds into the contest. Nelson short on that first attempt. And rolls in and out on the second attempt. 0 for 2 there for Livy Nelson and the Lady Wildcats. 2-3 zone defense looking inside to Lee. Up and good. Kylie Lee starts the scoring off the game. First 2 points of the ball game for Lee and the Tushka Lady Tigers as Lady Wildcats now back the other way, crossing midcourt. Natalie DeLozier running point guard duties here so far for Coalgate. Loses it momentarily, picks it back up, tries to find a cutting Nelson. Down the left side, it's blocked by Lee, and Tushka recovers the loose ball. Up ahead to Reese. Reese has it. Swings it to Reeves. Reeves looking in the corner for Hill. Now inside to Lee, up and good. And Lee 2 for 2 now. 4 points. She's got the size advantage here, both teams. Tushka going to Lee early. Delosier trying to drive the left side, puts up a shot. She's going to be fouled. No shot. It'll be the second team foul against Tushka. It'll be a foul on 15, Karn. That'll be her first foul. It'll be the second team foul. The Wildcats will now inbound underneath their own basket. Delosier looking. Finds Lambert. She's blocked. Jump ball. Possession will stay with Coalgate. Same play, and the Wildcats turned it over. Tushka quickly back the other way. 4-on-2, but pull it out. Looking inside for Lee, and Livy Nelson bats that away. Out of bounds off of Tushka. Up top to Reeves. Reeves has it. Now to Reese. Reese swings it to Hill. Hill for a deep three. It's short. Gets her own rebound, though. Down the left side baseline, blocked by Nelson. And Livy Nelson comes away with it. Doesn't have the number. Smartly pulls it back. Gets it to Natalie Delosier. Delosier swings it to Lambert. Lambert standing on the Tiger logo at midcourt. Logo left side. Now cutting Nelson. Loses it going up. Childers recovers it. And swarming defense, that was Reeves who knocked it out of bounds off of Tushka. Stops the clock. 5:48 to go. And we got a timeout, be a 30-second timeout here for the Tushka Lady Tigers. They take the first timeout. We'll leave it right here as we kind of go over both teams here for the Tushka Lady Tigers. Again, they're 14-9 on the season under head coach Lori Ford. In the Tushka tournament, they went 2-3 with wins against Antlers and Tallahena. The Brown County tournament, they went 2-3 as well, losing in the championship game to number 1 Caddo, losing by 40 points, 69-26. Again, coming off 2 straight wins, and the Lady Wildcats just throw that out of bounds on the inbounds play. Last game winning against the Antlers Bearcats, 50-17 at Antlers. And then picking up a win against Galera, 46-25. Those are the last 2 wins for the Tushka Lady Tigers. Missed on that shot. Back out to Hill. Hill looking now inside to Lee. Lee again with a size advantage, just goes up and in. She's got 6 points. She's got all the scores here for the game. It's 6-0 here early on in the first quarter. Tushka now to man-to-man defense as we got a reach-in foul on number 15. That's Karn. That'll be her second foul. Lambert gets it inbounds to Delosier. Delosier back to Lambert in front of the Tushka Lady Tiger bench. Nelson swings at Delosier, left side, finds a cutting Nelson, up and in, and Coalgate's on the board. It's 6-2 here early on. Again, Tushka trying to go inside, and we'll have a blocking call against Coalgate. That'll be on Livy Nelson. That'll be her first foul. That'll be the first team foul as well here in the quarter. Reeves inbounding in front of the Tushka home crowd. Now swings it far side over to Hill. Reeves inside to Lee. Now cross-court pass. Reese has it, driving, kicks it out. Now Karn finds an open Hill in the corner, but Hill finds a wide open Lee down low, and Lee unstoppable so far, 8 points. Coalgate quickly back the other way. Tatum Nelson driving. Shot altered by Lee. Gets her own rebound. Misses it again, and Tushka comes away with it. Tushka now back the other way. Up ahead to Reeves. Reeves up and in. And Coach Talley calls a quick timeout. Now 10-2 is the score. Be a 30-second timeout as well. 4:04 to go here in the first quarter here at senior night at Jerry Hall Gymnasium here in Tushka, Oklahoma, home of the Tigers. It is senior night. It also looks like it's going to be dancers at halftime as well. So a packed night here, Jerry Hall Gymnasium. Again, both teams gearing up for playoffs starting this Thursday. Tushka will tip off in Colbert at 6 o'clock this Thursday. In these two teams in the same area. So there's an outside chance these two teams could see each other again. The girls have played each other. They met in the Bryan County tournament in the first round. Another foul on Tushka. Number 21, Reeves, that's her first foul. That's already the fourth team foul, just under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. But these two teams met in the first round of the Bryan County tournament. Tushka won 49-20. There's a cutting Delosier. She's fouled going up by Lee. That'll be the fifth team foul. It's going to send Natalie Delosier to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Coalgate 0 for 2 after a couple of misses from Livy Nelson. So Coalgate will be shooting free throws the rest of this quarter. Delosier rattles in and out. .349 to go. Tushka leading 10-2. Make it 10-3. Delosier splits the pair. Coalgate now running a little half-court trap, and Lambert takes it away, loses it momentarily, finds a cutting Nelson. She kicks it back to Childers. Childers up. She's fouled going up, and another foul on Tushka. See who this is on. We have foul on number 3, Olivia Hall. She just checked into the game for the first time. Childers to the free throw line. She misses that free throw. Childers splits the pair. The Lady Cats are 2 of 6 from the free throw line to start the game. Now full court press set up. Hill breaks it down to Reeves. Lee up. Nice defense there by Fortenberry, who checks into the game. Up ahead to Livy Nelson. Livy one-on-one. Up, no good, misses the shot. And Hall is there to rebound for the Lady Tigers. Goes out of bounds off of Tushka. And Coalgate will keep possession. Fortenberry coming out now. Tatum Nelson back into the game for the Lady Wildcats. Delosier back to Lambert. Lambert to Delosier, top of the key. Swings it right side in the corner to Tatum Nelson. Back to Childers. And too many swings there, and Hill knocks it out of bounds for Tushka. (10-4) is the score here. Delosier right side, now top the key to Lambert. Lambert looking inside for Livy Nelson. Barrels, puts her shoulder down into it, no good. Not a great shot, and then a foul on Tushka. On the fast break, they're going to get Livy Nelson. It's going to be her second foul. So both team fouls coming against Nelson. Tushka trying to get across half court, and Livy Nelson takes it away. Up ahead to Lambert. Lambert layup up and good. Jojo Lambert on the board. 10-6. And a missed layup, but an offensive rebound by Lee, up and in. She's already in double figures. We haven't played 6 minutes yet. She's got 10 of the 12. Lambert with a basketball, looking inside for Nelson. Driving, reverse layup up and good for Livy Nelson. Again, a full court press set up for the Lady Wildcats. Reeves going to go coast to coast, kicks it back out to Hill. Ball is on the ground and picked up in front of Coach Talley by the Lady Tigers. Over to Hill. Hill pump fakes, looking inside. Lee wide open, misses the shot, and a rebound by Lambert and the Coalgate Lady Cats. Going to be a foul on Tushka. Number 21, Reeves, that'll be her second foul. Lambert will go to the free throw line. Again, Tushka Tigers over 5 team fouls here in the quarter. Lambert can bring it within 2 here with a couple of made free throws. Lambert makes the first. I want to thank camera operator tonight again, Miss Emma Lou, helping me out again tonight. So there may be points in the game where the game's happening on one end and you're looking at the other end. Lambert misses the backside of the, and we'll get a reach-in foul on JoJo here. That'll be the 3rd team foul, minute 35 to go. Coalgate within 3. Was an 8-point lead here about midway through the first quarter. Looking inside to Lee. Can't find her. Hall swings it over to Reeves. Inside to Reese. Ball batted up, and Lee comes away with it. Loses it out of bounds off of Coalgate. Hill inbounds to Reeves. Back to Hill. She's fouled going up on the baseline. There'll be 2 free throws coming up for Tushka. Number 22, Natalie Hill. This will be the first free throws of the game for Tushka. Tatum Nelson gets called for the foul. That'll be her first foul. It's the 4th team foul, a minute 10 in the first quarter. Hill misses the first attempt. Hill misses the second. Ball batted out of bounds off of Tushka, and the Lady Wildcats will have possession. 1:08 here in the first quarter, trailing by 3. It's been a foul-filled first quarter here for both teams. Delosier breaking the full court press, going the length of the court, up and good. Coast to coast for Delosier. And the Lady Wildcats are within 1 here in the final minute of the first quarter. Hall, left side. She takes a couple extra steps. That's another turnover by the Lady Tigers. 47 seconds to go. Lambert inbounding. Man-to-man full court press. Ball batted back in Lambert's face. Lambert still trying to find somebody. She does. Finds Tatum Nelson. Crossing midcourt. Loses it momentarily. The ball is loose. Hall goes to the ground for the Lady Tigers. And we're going to have a foul called, I believe, against Coalgate. No, just an out of bounds off of Coalgate. Said her foot was on the line. Delosier's foot was on the line as she touched it, so that's an out of bounds for Coalgate. Tushka's going to break it one-on-one. No good on the layup, fast break layup. Lee with another offensive rebound. A jump ball will stay with Tushka. That's 2 wide open layups that the Lady Tigers have missed here in the last couple of possessions. Harley Fortenberry now checking in for Charity Bates here for the final 29 seconds. Reeves inbounding. Hill dribbling, top of the key, driving, blocked by Tatum Nelson, and chased down by DeLozier. DeLozier up ahead to Lambert. Lambert being trailed from behind by a host of Tigers. Loses it, and it's going to be a turnover. Lambert picked up her dribble at the free throw line, got hung up, took an extra step. 11 seconds. Full court press ball, but knocked out of bounds by DeLozier to the Lady Tiger bench. Takes about a second off the clock. Hall with the basketball for Tushka. Up ahead to Reese. Reese back to Hill, straight away, deep three, no good. Ball chased down by Childers, and that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. A foul-filled first quarter. 11 fouls called total between both teams, but the Lady Tigers have a 1-point lead heading to the second quarter. We'll take a break and be right back here. 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
And we're back here in Tushka for the regular season finale for the Tushka Tigers and the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. It's been the Kylie Lee show here early on. She's got 10 points, 10 of the 12 coming from Tushka. From Lee, Lady Wildcats will have possession as we start the second quarter. They're trailing 12-11. It was 10-2 at one point. Lead for the Tushka Lady Tigers. Tushka, it's like a 2-3 zone defense, looking for Livy Nelson, driving baseline. Childers has it. Top of the key to DeLozier. DeLozier right side over to Lambert. Looking down low for Livy Nelson. She loses it. Out of bounds off of Tushka. DeLozier inbounding to Livy Nelson. Loses it, and Hall comes away with it. Tushka quickly back the other way. Ball's on the ground, and Livy Nelson comes away with it. Lady Wildcats back the other way. Lambert slows it down at midcourt. Nelson being trapped in the corner off of Coalgate. Good defense played there by the Tushka Lady Tigers. Turn the ball over. And it'll have a blocking call against Coalgate. That'll be against Lambert. That'll be her second foul. She's got 2. Livy Nelson has 2. For Tushka, Karn and Reeves both have 2. Be the first team foul here in the second quarter. Again, the fouls reset to 0 at the end of every quarter. Cross-court pass over to Hill. Hill top the key. Karn kicks it out to Reeves. Reeves stutter steps. Finds Hill open on the backside, and that's up and good. Took a shot to the head from Tatum Nelson. Count the basket. It's a good job there by Natalie Hill. Tough basket. Be a foul on Tatum Nelson. That's her second. Comes the and one for Natalie Hill. She's 0 for. One of 3 from the free throw line. She makes that one. It's back to a 4-point lead for Tushka. In the corner to Nelson. She's being guarded really close by Karn. And a bad pass. And the ball's loose on the ground, rolling and off of Childers' foot. Off of Coalgate, and the Tushka Lady Tigers will have possession underneath their own basket. Hill inbounding. Out to Reeves, wide open 3, no good, too hard on that shot. And a reach-in foul on Tushka. Looks like they're going to get Hill. That'll be her first foul. That's the first team foul here in the second quarter. Delosier doing the point guard duties here tonight for the Lady Wildcats. Nelson open on the baseline. Too hard on that shot. Misses everything. Rebounded by Tushka. Lady Tigers quickly up ahead. Now slows things down. Hall has it looking inside. And a foul on Delosier. No shot. That'll be Delosier's first foul. Looking inside for Lee, which is a smart thing to do for the Tushka Lady Tigers. She's got 10 points. The Lady Tigers going to go through Lee here tonight. Ball batted away by Lambert, chased down by Reeves. Reeves has it, find a cutting Hill. Open Hall, corner 3, it's short. Offensive rebound by Hall though. Follows her own shot. Jump ball, and it will stay on this end. The Lady Tigers will keep possession as Hall chased down her own miss. Reese thought about the 3, finds an open Hill. Corner, 3, short. Rebound by Delosier. Delosier up ahead to Lambert. Lambert's ahead of everyone, and she took one extra step. That'll be a turnover. Right idea. Lambert just kind of got lost about where she was on the court. Turnover. Hill again, open 3. It's good. Natalie Hill for 3. That's the first 3 of the game for either team. Comes with 5:10 to go here in the second quarter. It's 18-11. Back to a 7-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Inside to Nelson. Turns, driving right, blocked by Lee. Nelson with her own rebound. Another block by Lee. Reeves has it. Coming back the other way for Tushka. Reeves swings it. Reese, 3. It's too hard off the back of the rim. Rebound by Delosier, and we believe we'll have another foul on Tushka. Have a reach-in foul on Hill. That'll be her second. So she joins the 2-foul club with Karn and Reeves with 2 fouls, along with Hill. 4:24 to go. Lady Cats. Nelson, too hard. A rebound by Tushka. Reese driving. Hall in the corner. Pulls down the open 3. Swings it to Reeves. Top of the key to Hill in the corner. Again, a lob pass to Lee. Reaches over top of all the Lady Wildcats. Misses the shot. Rebound by Childers. Lady Wildcats stuck on 11. It was 12-11 into the first quarter. Delosier, deep 3. It's good. Natalie Delosier. She's got 6 points. Back to a 4-point lead for Tushka. Hill looking inside to Lee. And a push in the back from Livy Nelson. That'll be her third foul. That's the fourth team foul. I believe we got a timeout. I think Tushka may have called a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll leave it here. 3:25 to go here in the second quarter. 18-14 is the score. 6-3 points in favor this quarter of the Tushka Lady Tigers. Four fouls called against Coalgate. Tushka with 2 fouls. Again, the final regular season game for both of these teams tonight as playoffs start. Class 2A on Thursday. Both these teams will be on the road the rest of the way. Coalgate Lady Cats coming off a loss at Tishomingo last Friday night. I believe it was a 13-point loss, I think. There to the Lady Indians. Again, the Lady Wildcats riding a 4-game losing streak. Trying to get on the winning side of things here going into the playoffs. Hill wide open, straightaway 3, it's good. Nobody had hit a 3 until a couple of minutes ago, and now both teams kind of got the 3-door opened up. 21-14, back to a 7-point lead. Inside to Nelson. Nelson, baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Hill. Hill quickly pushing the pace. Up to Reese. Reese stopped by Childers. Now setting up the offense. Reeves has it. Hall, top the key. Reese looking down low for Lee. Lee double teamed. Hall straight away. Reese near side. Back to Lee. Lee has position. Misses the shot. Gets her own rebound. Put back is up and good. Count the basket. Lee continues to dominate. That was a foul on Livy Nelson. That's her 4th foul here with 2:40 to go. Timeout called by Coach Talley and the Coalgate bench. I think he may be arguing about maybe defensive positions down low and rebounds and over the back calls. Nonetheless, Livy Nelson picks up her 4th foul with 2:40 to go here. Livy will be done here for at least through the first half. Again, the Lady Wildcat bench pretty short. That's the 5th team foul. 12 points for Kylie Lee. She's going to go to the free throw line for the and one attempt. This will be her first free throw attempt of the night. The Lady Tigers 1 of 3 from the free throw line thus far. But they have a 9-point lead. Lee trying to make it 10. Lee up and good. 24-14. Quick 6-0 run. Lambert left open for 3. It's good. Rolls again across the front of the rim. Now Lee and DeLozier each with a 3-pointer. Back to a 7-point lead. It's been about a 7-point lead most of the game here. Fluctuating back and forth. Hall receives a cross-court pass from Hill. Now driving, kicks it out. Lee thought about the 3. Top the key to Reeves. Reeves over to Reese. Reese pump fakes. Back to Reeves. Reeves cross-court pass to Hall. Dangerous pass. Hall gathers it in. Hill running baseline. Open 3. It's short. Rebounded by Tushka and off of the, I believe it was Reeves' hands. Lady Wildcats will have possession. 1:49 to go here before halftime. Coalgate with 5 team fouls. Tushka with just 2. Minute 40 to go. Inside to Nelson. She drives. She's going to be fouled going up on the shot. They're either going to get Reese or Lee. Looks like they're going to get Reese. Rainey Reese, that'll be her second foul. That's the fourth Lady Tiger with 2 fouls. As Tatum Nelson's going to go to the free throw line. Nelson makes the first. Four of 9 from the free throw line for the Lady Wildcats. Make it 5 of 10. Nelson 2 for 2 and pulls it back to a 5-point lead. Minute 28 to go. 24-19. Inside to Reese. Lee now being guarded inside by Fortenberry. Gets the ball to Lee. Lee turns, misses the shot, rebounded by Tatum Nelson. Delosier back the other way, 1:05 to go. 5-point lead. Coalgate with a little 5-0 run of their own after a 6-0 run. Childers gets the handoff, bad pass, and Tushka comes away with it. Reeves has it. Took in one extra step, that's a turnover. Reeves trying to dribble between double-teamed coverage. 46 seconds to go. Two-three defense played by Tushka here for the final 35 seconds. Delosier dribbling, taking her time. Now on the baseline, kicks it back out to Nelson. Reverse pass to Delosier. Inside to Nelson. Tatum Nelson with a jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Reese. Reese driving, length of the court, picks up her dribble and throws it out of bounds in front of the Tushka student section. 16 seconds to go. Lady Wildcats now with a chance for the final possession here in the first half, trailing by 5. Dangerous pass. Now cross-court pass. Delosier open. Deep three. It's too hard. Rebound chased down by Hall. There's still time. 2 seconds. Hill going to put up a half-court heave. It's short. Woo, that was close. Off the front of the rim. And the Tushka Lady Tigers go into halftime with a 24-19 lead. We'll take a quick break and come back with some first half stats. This is Wildcat Basketball presented by First Bank.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
And we're back here in Jerry Hall Gymnasium, home of the Tushka Tigers. It's halftime of the girls' contest. The Tushka Lady Tigers with a 24-19 lead over the Coalgate Wildcats. Scoring for the Tushka Lady Tigers a game high. Kylie Lee's got 13 points, followed by Natalie Hill with 9 and London Reeves with 2. Only 3 Lady Tigers have scored in this game. Hill has 2 fouls. Reeves has 2 fouls. Addison Karn has 2 fouls. And Rainey Reese has 2 fouls. For the Coalgate Lady Wildcats, they have a pair of 6-pointers. Natalie Delosier with 6. JoJo Lambert with 6 points. Livy Nelson has 4 points, but the big story with her, she's got 4 fouls in the first half, followed by Tatum Nelson with 2. Adrian Childers with 1 point. 5 of 10 from the free throw line for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. for the Tushka Lady Tigers. They're 2 of 4, so neither team really, both teams shooting 50%, if my Atoka math serves me right. So neither team shooting the ball well from the free throw line, as we've got some showbiz dancers here for your halftime entertainment. We'll take another break and be back here. This is Wildcat Basketball presented by First Bank.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
24-19 is the score here at halftime, as it's been a pretty foul-filled first half from both teams. A lot of fouls from both teams. 10 total fouls called against Tushka. 10 total fouls called against the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. So both teams with 10 fouls each there in the first half, and it's really kind of hurt the Coalgate Lady Cats more with Livy Nelson with 4 fouls. We'll step aside, take another break. Tushka Lady Tigers have a 5-point lead over the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. We'll be back right after this on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
24-19 is the score. We've got about a little over 5 minutes to go here in halftime at Jerry Hall Gymnasium, home of the Tushka Tigers. This will be the final home game for the Tushka Lady Tigers as well as the Tushka Tigers, as both teams will prepare to hit the road for the playoff matchups. Again, Tushka traveling a few miles down the road to Colbert to take on a very talented Colbert Leopards team. The boys, last I checked, they were a top 20 team in Class A. Tushka Tigers, Lady Tigers, just missing out on a top 20 ranking for the Tushka Lady Tigers. They'll probably be the favorites. Girls against the Colbert Lady Leopards. And looking at the schedule for Tushka, they've played Colbert once before, all the way back in November. Picked up a 40-25 victory. That is the only other time that Tushka has played Colbert, the Lady Tigers anyway. Again, the Coalgate Lady Wildcats, they will have to travel all the way east to Panama. 2-hour drive over on the Arkansas line. The last time the Coalgate Lady Wildcats traveled to Panama, Livy Nelson blasted a walk-off home run last spring. I'm not sure if that thing is still, 2 falls ago. It's been a little bit. A couple of seasons ago, Livy Nelson blasted a straightaway shot to dead center field, and I don't know if that ball is still, I think it's still traveling somewhere over in eastern Oklahoma. 3.5 minutes to go here. Again, Coach Ford looking for victory number 14 and 9 on the season. Again, the Tushka Lady Tigers coming in won 3 of the last 4. Their only loss coming against a very, very talented Lady Falcons team. Turner, number 4 in Class B, 46-33 loss at Turner. That was a 3-game stretch where they went 3 straight games on the road. There would have been 3 straight games. The Caddo game was canceled because they had just played Caddo the week before in the Bryan County tournament. Caddo beating Tushka 69-26. Again, these two teams played back in the Bryan County tournament, 49-20 in the first round, as the Tushka Lady Tigers picked up a victory there over the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. For the Coalgate Lady Wildcats, again, they're 7-15 on the season. They're riding a 4-game skid. In fact, they've lost 6 of the last 7. Only win coming against the Colbert Leopards, 45-34. Been a lot of close losses for the Lady Cats this season. A 6-point loss to the Lady Cougars of Caney a couple of weeks ago. A 2-point loss to the Lady Bearcats in Antlers on senior night in Coalgate. Lady Wildcats trying to get their footing about them before heading into the playoffs on a Thursday. Got about 1:50 to go here at halftime. We'll take another break. We'll be back. We'll get the second half started when we return. This is Wildcat Basketball presented by First Bank.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
And we're back here as we get the second half started just momentarily between the Coalgate Lady Wildcats and the Tushka Lady Tigers. 24-19 is the score here in a very much foul-filled first half. Both teams picking up 10 fouls each. The big story for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats, Livy Nelson will have to start the second half on the bench. She's got 4 fouls for the Lady Wildcats. Delosier has 6 points. Lambert has 6 points. Good sign from both of them, as each of them has gotten a 3 to go down. But it's been a superb game played early on in the first half by Kylie Lee. She's got 13. They're all in the first half. In fact, the Lady Tigers are going to start in a man-to-man defense here in the third quarter. Through the hands of Childers, goes out of bounds in front of the scorer's table, and a turnover on the first possession by the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats back to a 2-3 zone defense. That's a good opening play there by Karn as she gets on the board. Her first points of the game, driving right down Broadway. Puts up an easy 2 points, 26-19, back to a 7-point lead. Delosier picks up her dribble here on the right side, finds a cutting Nelson down the lane. She takes 2 of her own. She's now got 4 points. Hill quickly back the other way. Baseline, shot, short. Tushka Lady Tigers tracked down, though, by Karn. Back to Reeves for 3. It's no good. And a backside rebound by Reese. Back-to-back offensive rebounds by the Lady Tigers. Ball batted away. Karn with a baseline shot. It's up and good. Addison Karn, she's got the first 4 points for the Lady Tigers here as we start the second half. 28-21. Delosier crossing midcourt. Again, the Lady Tigers playing mostly zone defense there in the first half. Delosier tries to drive down the lane. Will have a reach-in foul on Lee. That'll be her second foul. That'll be the 5th Tushka Tiger now with 2 fouls. Say that again, the 5th Tushka Tiger with 2 fouls. And we got an offensive foul called against Coalgate. A push off on Delosier. She joins the 2-foul club. Again, a little congested, so my apologies if I don't sound quite right. But Hill looks right as she nails another 3. That's her 3rd made 3-pointer of the game. And the Tushka Tigers out to a quick 31-21 lead here. Coach Talley's going to call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And we're back here already underway. Delosier cutting to the basket. Nice pass there from JoJo Lambert to Natalie Delosier. Lady Wildcats stop the bleeding. Then Tatum Nelson intercepts the pass. Lady Wildcats back the other way. JoJo Lambert going to try to go the length of the court. And a blocking call called against Tushka. That'll be against number 22, Natalie Hill. She's now got 3 fouls. As Coach Talley opts to go to Livy Nelson. Nelson's going to play with 4 fouls here with 5:54 to go here in the third quarter. Lambert rattles the first one in and out. No good. Lambert 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Splits the pair and makes the back end. 31-24. Tushka quickly up ahead. Karn, baseline jump shot. It's up and good. She's come out on fire here in the second half. She's got 6 points. 33-24. Screen set, top of the key. Lambert twisting, turning, misses the shot down the lane, and Lee's there to gather up the rebound. Tushka back the other way. Hill in the corner, back to Karn. She's going to take a three. It's good. Karn is absolutely on fire. 9 points here in the first 3 minutes. The Addison Karn show here in the second half. Going to be a foul on Tushka, number 21. That'll be Reeves. That's her third foul. So now a pair of Tushka Tigers with 3 fouls. Hill and Reeves both with 3 fouls. Hill stays in the game. Reeves comes out. Addison Karn, one of the seniors for the Tushka Lady Tigers. Trying to put an exclamation point here on her senior night. She's got 9 points here in the second half. DeLozier spinning. Lambert thought about the three in front of Coach Talley. Pulls it down now dribbles. Throws it cross court. Blocked by Lee on Nelson. And the Lady Tigers are back the other way. Lee has been all over the court here tonight for the Lady Tigers. 13 points. Lots of offensive rebounds. Hill straight away, three, it's good. Natalie Hill, she's got 4 3-pointers on the game. Probably not one the Lady Wildcats want to leave open, as the lead is now swelled 39-24. It was a 5-point lead at halftime. Nelson shot altered. Childers offensive rebound up and good for Adrian Childers. She's now on the board with her first field goal of the game. 13-point lead. Again, Karn left wide open for three. It's up and good. You can see exactly what's happening here. The Coalgate Lady Cat defense is focused so much on Kylie Hill. She's burned them all first half. These open three-pointers are now open as the defense is kind of sagging down on the baseline, double, triple teaming Lee, leaving these threes open. That's the 4th made three-pointer of the second half. 6 total threes for Tushka here in the game. Tatum Nelson going to take a three-pointer of her own. It's short, and then she intercepts the pass going the other way. And a reach-in foul called on Hill, and that's going to be her 4th. Hill's got 15 points. She's going to have to go to the bench with her 4th foul. Livy Nelson's going to come out of the game momentarily. Harley Fortenberry checking in now for the Lady Wildcats. Tatum Nelson with the basketball, top of the key. DeLozier driving. Tatum Nelson for three. It's up and good. Tatum Nelson nails a three of her own. Threes are flying from everywhere now. 42-29 is the score. Karn, heat check. It's still, she's on fire. Absolutely on fire. 15 points, all here in the second half. She's got 15 of their 21 points and a turnover by the Lady Wildcats. 45-29. Karn now dribbles, shredding the defense, finds an open Lee. It rolls around and up and good for Kylie Lee. She scores for the first time here in the second half, 47-29. 18-point lead here now for the Lady Tigers. An official's timeout. Looks like maybe DeLozier took a shot to the face. Charity Bates now coming into the game. DeLozier is going to go to the, looks like, to the dressing room. Kylie Lee now guarding Tatum Nelson. And we're going to have a foul called on Tushka. It's going to be on Lee. That's her third foul. .203 to go here in the third quarter. 47-29. That's the fifth team foul called against Tushka. So Tatum Nelson's going to go to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2. Now 3 for 3. Tatum Nelson, she's got 7 points here in the second half. Hall with the basketball. Finds Karn in the corner. Looking for Lee down low, and that's just too easy. Kylie Lee picking up where she left off in the first half, 49-31. Tatum Nelson driving left side. Shot blocked by Kylie Lee. Another block. And the Lady Wildcats retreat on defense. Up ahead, finds a cutting Karn. Got behind the defense, up and good. And Karn cannot be stopped. The senior putting on a show here in the second half. And a double dribble called against JoJo Lambert at midcourt. Reese with the basketball. Panel in the game for the first time tonight here for the for the Lady Tigers. Panel, you've got Reese, you got Hall, Karn, and Lee are your 5 Lady Tigers on the court for Tushka. Ball tipped up in the air and chased down by JoJo Lambert. 42 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lambert outside to the Bates. Bates swings it to Tatum Nelson, top of the key. Back to Childers. Nelson's going to step into a three. It's good. Tatum Nelson. 2 of 2 from the three-point line tonight. She's having a pretty good second half. If it wasn't for Karn, it'd be a pretty impressive second half for Tatum Nelson. Panel's going to pull up a three. It's short. Rebounded, offensive rebound by Tushka. Too hard. And we're going to have an over-the-back call before the buzzer. That'll be on Lee. That'll be her 4th foul. There should be free throws here before. Yeah, the Lady Wildcats are going to get free throws here as the time expired, but a foul was called before. Tatum Nelson going to go to the free throw line. Again, she's 4 of 4. She's got 10 points here in the second half. Make it 11. You like to see the aggressiveness here from Tatum Nelson here in the second half. Short on the second attempt, so it'll be 51-35. We'll take a break and be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back here in Jerry Hall Gymnasium, home of the Tushka Tigers, as the Lady Tigers take a 51-35 lead into the fourth quarter. A lot of offense there from both teams in the third quarter. It was 24-19 at halftime. It's 51-35. "17 points in the quarter for Addison Karn, the Tushka Lady Tigers. She had 17 in the quarter. Tatum Nelson, she had 11 in the quarter. A lot of offense from both teams. 16-point lead here for the Tushka Lady Tigers as they try to close things out here on the season here in Tushka with a victory. There's a backdoor cut from DeLosier. Shot up, no good, too hard, and rebound on the backside by Karn. Ball tipped away by Nelson, and the Lady Wildcats have possession again. Back to DeLosier. DeLosier in the corner for Nelson. Livy Nelson for a deep two, no good, but an offensive rebound on the backside by JoJo Lambert. Natalie DeLosier, straightaway three, it's short, and rebound chased down by Reese. Tushka quickly back the other way. Coach Ford telling the girls to slow it down a little bit. There's Karn. She's made a living there in the third quarter on that baseline shot. Hall open, three, it's off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound though by Tushka, and a jump ball, and it will go to the Lady Wildcats. Livy Nelson now driving on Lee. Lee, who's got 4 fouls, can't be quite as aggressive as she normally is, but Nelson misses the shot. Tushka up ahead, looking down low for Lee. Ball batted out of bounds by DeLosier. In front of the Lady Tiger bench. Reese has it, looking for Karn at the free throw line. Takes a couple dribbles, back out to Hall. Karn pump fakes, driving baseline. Ends up passing it. Thought she had a shot momentarily. Hill's going to take an open three. It's no good, but another offensive rebound. It's been offensive rebound all night long for the Lady Tigers. Karn floater down the lane. No good, but who other than Kylie Lee there to clean it up? She's got 19 points in the ball game. Back to an 18-point lead here, 53-35. 5.5 minutes to go as we're going to have a foul called on Tushka. I believe it's going to be on number 10. That's Reese. That'll be her third foul. That'll be the first foul of the quarter for the Lady Tigers. Childers now inbounding underneath the Coalgate Wildcat Coalgate Wildcat basket. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Tushka. Again, Livy Nelson playing with 4 fouls for Coalgate. She picked those up in the first half, and a bad pass will be a backcourt violation called against the Lady Wildcats. Livy Nelson kind of got hung up there in the corner and just threw it out to the top. Hoping somebody was there, nobody was. 53-35 in favor of Tushka. 5.5 minutes to go. The Lady Tigers trying to improve to 15-9 on the season. I have a kick ball. We're going to have a foul. That'll be a foul on Livy Nelson. That'll be it for her. That'll be her 5th foul. Looked like it was dribbled off a foot. They're going to end up calling a foul instead. So Livy Nelson's going to go. She's done for the day. She's got 4 points, all coming in the first half. We'll bring in Charity Bates here for the Lady Wildcats for the final 5:22. Karn inside the lead. Lead loses it momentarily, and Adrian Childers there to clean it up. Wildcats back the other way. DeLozier coming. Layup up and good for Natalie DeLozier. She's now got 10 points. The Lady Wildcats have another run in them. Lee says, probably not. She scores again. She's over 20 points in the game now. Game high 21 for Kylie Lee. DeLozier driving left side. Closed up by Lee. DeLozier puts up a kind of a prayer. No good. A good defense there by Kylie Lee. And Karn is going to go coast to coast. Finds an open Natalie Hill down low, but just was unable to connect on that pass. Turns it over, and the Lady Wildcats will have possession. 4.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. A bad pass. The Wildcats keep possession though, as we'll have have a blocking call against Tushka. That'll be against Reese. That'll be her 4th foul. That's the 3rd Tiger now with 4 fouls. As Coach Ford still has the starters in. That's going to sit Reese. It's going to bring in Panel. McKenna Panel coming in for the 2nd time tonight here all in the second half. Tatum Nelson straightaway jump shot. It's up and good. Nelson playing well. Tatum Nelson playing well here for the Lady Wildcats. 55-39. And Coach Ford may be calling a timeout as well. We'll see what flavor she's going to go with. It'll be a 60-second. We'll take one with her. We'll be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here, 4:06 to go. Tushka 4 minutes away from getting victory number 15 on the season. Hall inbounding. 4:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Karn has been absolutely red hot since the start of the second half. Panel with the basketball. Hill top the key inside to Karn. Back out to Panel. Panel thought about the 3. Tushka Tigers as a whole have shot the 3 ball well tonight. 7 made 3-pointers. 3.5 minutes to go. And eventually they find an open Lee. Misses the shot off of DeLozier's head, and Hill is there to clean it up. The one time you get Lee to miss, Lady Wildcats can't secure the rebound. 57-39. Lambert with the basketball. Top the key to Nelson. Left side, DeLozier. Nelson, straightaway 3. It's going to be short, going to go out of bounds. Reeves is going to check back in. Lady Tigers, they break the full court press, and Hill swings it around. Now going to run some time off the clock. Lambert, though, knocks it out of bounds, stops the clock at 2:52. Lady Tigers, they're all content. All except that one. What do I know? Reeves with a straightaway three. Number 8 on the game. 60-39 is the score. Exclamation point here on the contest for the Lady Tigers as they're going to go out with a win here on senior night. Final regular season game of the year for the Tushka Lady Tigers. Cross-court pass to Childers. Coach Ford and the Lady Tigers going to pick up win number 15 on the season. Going to count the basket there with a foul. A foul on number 12, or 21, excuse me. Foul on 21, Reeves. That's her 4th foul. Count the basket for Delosier. She's got 6 points here in the second half. She's got 12 on the game. One of two from the free throw line. She makes the and one. Coach Ford's going to go to the bench. Number 24, Presley Thomas checking in. And that's going to set Kylie Lee for the game probably. "21 points for the talented Lady Tiger of Kylie Lee. Karn with another three, no good, but rebounded on the backside by Panel. Lady Tigers just running a 4-out offensive play, just trying to drain some time off the clock, under a minute and a half to play. Cross-court pass over to Panel in the corner to Thomas. Thomas for three, it's no good, rebounded by Tatum Nelson. Loses it momentarily, and the Tushka Tigers come away with it. JoJo Lambert, she takes the ball away. Sherry Bates comes away with it. With an official's timeout. I guess. I'm not sure who the timeout was called for. .101 to go here in the fourth quarter, 60-42. Lady Wildcats will have possession as Hagen Gossett checks back into the game. One of the seniors. Gossett going to get some minutes here. One of the seniors. As we have another timeout, officials timeout. Coach Ford trying to get all the girls in that she can here to close the game out. Seniors deservedly get a standing ovation. Number 15, Addison Karn, have yourself a ball game. Have yourself a second half, young lady. Inside to Gossett. Gossett scores. The senior closes her senior year out with some 2 points of her own. You clearly see she's got a pretty severe leg injury. She's able to get 2 points there from Hagen Gossett. Pretty cool, pretty neat to see there. Coach Ford, Coach Talley doing the same thing. Sportsmanship showing there. Able to get Gossett 2 points for her senior night here for the for the Tushka Lady Tigers. Delosier inside. She makes 2 more points. 15 seconds to go. Thomas with the basketball. Pano in the corner now driving top the key. Swings it over to Hall. Thomas looking inside. And a foul called with 4 seconds. Foul called on Bates. That'll be her first. 2 free throws upcoming. I believe this is Tilly Rainbolt. It is Rainbolt. She makes the first free throw. Rainbolt 2 for 2. 64-46. 2 seconds. A half-court heave, and it's short. And that'll do it. Tushka Lady Tigers prevail 64-46 here in Tushka. We'll take a quick break and get some final game stats when we return. This is Wildcat Basketball presented by First Bank.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
As we wrap things up here for the girls contest, the Tushka Lady Tigers coming out with a 64-46 victory over the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. Tushka Lady Tigers scoring 64 points behind 8 made three-pointers, 6 of those coming in the second half, and three of those coming from Addison Karn in the second half, 4 coming from Natalie Hill. So between 2 players, they had 7 three-pointers between Karn and Hill. But the game-high scoring goes to Kylie Lee. She finishes with 21, 13 in the first half. Addison Karn, an absolute scorcher in the second half. That's as hot of a shooting performance as I've seen in a long time in a half. Addison Karn had 0 points in the first half, a senior. Ends up with 17 points, all in the second half. Natalie Hill, she finishes with 17 as well. Tilly Rainbow had 2. London Reeves had 3. And Hagen Gossett, a really neat kind of showing here right at the end. You see Hagen Gossett, pretty severe leg injury, was able to get 2 points on her senior night. Really, really neat to see that from both teams. Tatum Nelson, she finishes with 17. She had 15 in the second half. If it wasn't for Karn, you know, Nelson, she absolutely played a stellar second half as well. Just a little outshined by Karn on the other side. She finishes with 17 points, 15 coming in the second half. Natalie DeLozier, she plays well with 15 points. JoJo Limbert finishes with 7. Livy Nelson, she had 4, all 4 of those coming in the first quarter. Battled through foul trouble through most of the second half. Starting the third quarter with 4 fouls. She fouls out of the contest. Adrian Childers has 3 points for the Lady Wildcats. The Coalgate Lady Cats, they finish the season 7 wins and 15 losses, as that'll do it for them for the regular season. They will go on to Panama to play the Panama Lady Razorbacks, ranked in the top 10 in the state. So another tough outing coming up for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. For the Tushka Tigers, they improved to Tushka Lady Tigers, they improved to 15-9 on the season. Riding a little mini winning streak here for the Lady Tigers going into the playoffs. They win their last 3. They're on a 3-game winning streak. 4 out of the last 5 for the Tushka Lady Tigers and Coach Ford picking up victory number 15. We got about 6 minutes and 45 seconds until the boys contest starts. I'm going to step aside here and give some shout outs to our wonderful sponsors. This is Wildcat Basketball presented by First Bank.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their two daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back here. Got about a minute and a half left before we start the boys contest. As we get you set for the boys contest, the Tushka Tigers, the home team here on senior night, 9-13 on the season under Coach Zyke. For the Tushka Tigers, they actually have a 2-game losing streak coming off losses to Calera and Antlers, a 3-point loss their last outing at Antlers, 58-55. For the Coalgate Wildcats, they're coming in riding a 5-game winning streak, having won 12 out of the last 15. Coach Talley and the Coalgate Wildcats starting the season 2-6. Have won 12 of the last 15, have won 5 in a row. With a win tonight, that would tie a 6-game winning streak already this year. So Coalgate trying to go for 2 6-game winning streaks on the season as we get set for the starting lineup for the Coalgate Wildcats under Coach Talley. Again, the Coalgate Wildcats playing well here at the right time of the year with playoffs upcoming. Starting lineup for the visiting Coalgate Wildcats. Going to go with the normal starting lineup. Going to go with number 2, Davis Grant. Number 11, Blake Brown. Number 15, Easton Loudermilk. Number 23, Trevor Talley, and number 1, Seven Williams. The normal starting 5 for the Coalgate Wildcats. Coach Talley, again, senior night here for the Tushka Tigers. We'll see with who Coach Zyke goes with here as the starting lineup coming up for the hometown Tushka Tigers. Number 2, Kaysen Hull, a senior. Number 4, Luke Howard. Number 11, Eli Self. Number 14, Tucker Willis. And number 32, Jackson Gregory. Going to go all seniors here for Coach Zyke. And the Tushka Tigers looking for victory number 10 on the season. They're 9-13. Again, coming on a 2-game losing streak. Coalgate Wildcats riding a 5-game winning streak, coming off a victory at Tishomingo. Pretty close game. The Wildcats pulled it away there at the end. Probably the one player for the Wildcats playing the best ball right now, maybe Easton Loudermilk. Back-to-back kind of dominant games in the post position for Easton Loudermilk. Davis Grant doing the jumping duties with Hull, and the Wildcats will have possession. They're going to go right to left on your radio dial. Wherever you are, however you are, as always, want to thank you for tuning in and joining us here for this boys contest. I am Cody Newberry, going to bring you the matchup here between the two. And a backdoor pass there finds a cutting Trevor Talley, and the Wildcats quickly get on the board. Wildcats looks like maybe a matchup man zone defense here. Looking inside through the hands of a Tiger, and the Wildcats back the other way. Trevor Talley crossing midcourt, far side over to Seven Williams. Top the key to Loudermilk. Looking down low for Davis Grant. Grant back to Talley. Here in front of the Tushka Tiger home side. Talley spinning. Open, Davis Grant, 3, it's good. Davis Grant in the corner. And the Wildcats quickly up 5-0 here, just over a minute into the ball game. Hull gets it, driving, finds a cutting. Tiger down the lane, through his hands, picked up on the near side. Too hard on that shot. That was number 4, Luke Howard. with a missed three-pointer. Tally slows things down now for the Wildcats. Grant has it to Tally in front of Coach Zeich and the Tushka Tiger bench. Inside for Loudermilk. He loses it. Good defense there by Howard. Pokes it away. And Hull has it, and it's knocked out of bounds. Bad pass there by the Tigers. The Wildcats will get possession again. Tally looking inside. Now back out to Brown. Brown dribbling around. Hands it off to Tally. He's being guarded by Hull. Makes a spin move. Falling down in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Tushka. And Tushka quickly back the other way. And one call. That's a good shot there by Jackson Gregory, the senior. They're going to get Seven Williams for the foul. He's going to pick up foul number 1. That's a strong move there by the senior, Jackson Gregory. Gregory now lined for the and one attempt. It's good, and the Tigers quickly back within 2. Full court press set up. Tally being double teamed. Looking. Wildcats got to get it across, and they just barely do. Up ahead to Brown, and it's a turnover. Tigers back the other way. 3-on-2. Gregory for 3. It's good. Jackson Gregory. He's got all 6 on the home side, and the Tigers take a 1-point lead as the full court press has got the Wildcats kind of frustrated here. And we'll have a reach-in foul here at midcourt. It'll be a foul on Self. That'll be his first foul. That's the first team foul. Tally gets it inbounded to Loudermilk. Loudermilk to Williams. Williams back up top the key to Tally. Good defense there by Hull. Now Tally driving. Pump fakes, puts up a shot up. No good, rattles in and out, and rebound by Tushka. And Tushka's quickly the other way. Up ahead to Howard. Howard pulls it down back to Hull. And that's going to be 2 quick fouls on Seven Williams. Just under 3 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Tigers with an early 6-5 lead inside the Hull. Ball poked away. Hull finds it again, and a foul by Loudermilk on the shot by Hull. Hull's going to go to the free throw line. That's the 3rd team foul already on Coalgate. That's Loudermilk's first foul. Kason Hull, a senior, going to go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Hull nails the first. Tigers 2 of 2 early on here from the free throw charity stripe. Hull makes it 2 of 2, and it's an a 3-point lead, 8-5. With this 8-0 run by the Tigers. Up ahead to Blake Brown. Open on the baseline, chose not to shoot it. Back up top to Williams, and finds Tally, who sets up the offense. Again, the all-senior lineup working well for Coach Zeich. Gets it down low to Loudermilk, and that's a man move there. Easton Loudermilk returns the favor to Hull. That'll be the first foul on Kason Hull. That's the 2nd team foul. Loudermilk playing really well the last couple of games. And Loudermilk nails the and one, and we're all tied up 8 apiece. Tally with the basketball. Tushka turns it over. Coalgate with the offensive rebound. Then Seven Williams turns it over. And we're going to have foul number 3 called on Seven Williams. Excuse me, no, they're going to be a foul on Tushka. Excuse me. Foul on number 11, Eli Self. That's his second. I thought they might have got Seven Williams with a trip. They get Self with the foul. Each team now with 3 fouls, and we've just now played half the first quarter. Williams pulls up, jump shot, free throw line. It rolls in and good. Seven Williams is on the board. 4 of the 5 starters have scored for Coalgate. They got 10 points to 2-point lead. Another 5-0 run here for Coalgate. Loudermilk tips it up and away, and a turnover by the Tigers, and the Wildcats come away with it. 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Talley going to step into a 3. It's short, rebounded by Tushka. They've got numbers the other way. Hull, pull-up, jump shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Williams. Thought Hull could have went in for a layup there, at least drawing the foul. Chose to pull up for a jump shot. Coalgate back the other way. 3:05 to go here in the first quarter. Davis Grant driving, puts up a layup, up and good. Davis Grant so physical, using that football power. When he gets down going downhill, really almost impossible to stop. 5 points early on here for Davis Grant. Good play there and a foul on Davis Grant as the Tigers found a cutting baseline runner. Number 11, Eli Self, is going to go to the free throw line. Davis Grant's going to get his first foul. That's 4 fouls called on Coalgate. We haven't played 6 minutes of ball yet. Eli Self going to go to the free throw line. Tushka 3 of 3 from the free throw line thus far. Make it 4 of 4. Coach Zike's going to go to the bench. Going to bring in number 3, Cleet Zike. Number 20, Waylon George. And number 5, Grady Howard's going to check into the ball game for Tushka. Coalgate breaks the full court press. Blake Brown fouled going up on the shot. Blake Brown will go to the free throw line. It's going to be a foul on Tucker Willis. That'll be his first foul. Again, just like the girls' game, the first quarter very much foul-filled. 8 total fouls, 4 against both teams. Blake Brown, though, misses. The first free throw. Oh for 2 for Blake Brown. Cleet Zike left wide open in the corner 3. Pulls it down. Good recovery there by Davis Grant. There's a cutting George. He loses it momentarily, but he gets it gathered back up. Zike, straightaway 3. It's good. Cleet Zike. Tushka back to a 1-point lead. Blake Brown almost lost it. Wildcats got to get it across. They do. Brown going to go up for a layup. Up and good for Blake Brown. Now all 5 starters for the Wildcats have scored. Coalgate retakes the lead, 14-13, 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. High pass. Howard climbs the ladder. George, straightaway free throw shot, no good, rebounded by Loudermilk. And want to thank my daughter for helping me out tonight on the camera. She's learning. Williams misses that jump shot. Howard, he's double teamed and he travels. He got hung up in the trees down low. Tushka turns it over. Case and Hole checks back into the game for Tushka. It's going to sit Jackson Gregory. And a terrible pass there. That's really not a good pass from Talley. I think he was expecting Seven Williams to break and cut, and Williams didn't. Throws it right to the Tushka Tiger bench. Trey Francis is going to check in for the first time tonight here for the Wildcats. Zyke for three. It's, oh my goodness, how about that? Banks it in for three. Zyke's feeling it here early on. He's got 2 made three-pointers and a foul at midcourt by George. That's his first foul. That's the 5th team foul. Davis Grant going to go to the free throw line. A lot of points scored here in the first quarter from both teams. Davis Grant shooting free throws for the first time tonight, and it's way short. Misses the first. Wildcats just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Leaving a lot of points on the board here early on for the Wildcats. Grant rolls in and out, no good, 0 for 2. 1 of 5 from the free throw line for the Wildcats. Still a 2-point lead. Zyke, another three, it's no good, off back rim, but ball chased down by Tushka, jump shot up and good, and back-to-back bank shots. Tucker Willis, it's a 4-point lead. And the Wildcats kind of a little bit of trouble getting across the full court press. We're going to have a foul called against Tushka, I believe. Case and Hole, when we called with a foul, that's his second foul. No, I'm going to say Davis Grant stepped out of bounds first. Zyke going to try a three. No, passes it off to Howard at the buzzer. No good. And the Tushka Tigers have an 18-14 lead here at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break. Be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Steudenville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and SteudenvilleChevrolet.com.
And Steudenville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and SteudenvilleFord.net.
The Steudenville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here. There we go, to push that button right there. As we start the second quarter, the Tushka Tigers offensive field first quarter lead 18-14 over the Coalgate Wildcats. Weston Lackey going to check in for the first time tonight. Case and Hole driving right down Broadway, puts up a jump shot up and good for Case and Hole. Another full court press. Wildcats with numbers, 3-on-2, and going to be an offensive foul called on Blake Brown. Dribbles right into the chest of the Tushka Tiger. Brown's going to go to the bench. Seven Williams checks back into the ball game. Zyke now in the corner, looking inside to George, back to Zyke. Zyke to Howard, far side. Howard going to drive baseline, puts up a floater up and good, rattles in and out. It's an 8-point lead here for the Tigers. Tally spinning in the lane, no good. And we're going to have an over-the-back call on Coalgate. Weston Lackey going to be called for a foul, as Easton Loudermilk's going to check back into the game for Tally. (22-14). Kason Hull driving, puts up a floater, no good. Rebounded by Davis Grant. Wildcats back the other way. Through the hands of Lackey. And out of bounds. Tigers now trying to add to the 8-point lead. Howard with the basketball. Hull driving right side. Is going to be fouled. A foul against Coalgate. I think they're going to get Trey Francis for his first foul. Already the third team foul called against Coalgate. About just a little over a minute and a half played in the second quarter. Again, teams shoot free throws. It's a fifth team foul. There's a wide open down the baseline, but a block by Lackey. George thought he had an easy layup, and Lackey comes in to clean it up. And a lazy pass there by Davis Grant, picked off by Zyke, and Tushka quickly back the other way. Willis has it, back to Zyke. Going to pull up for a three. It's no good, too hard, rebounded by Lackey. Seven Williams quickly up ahead. Back out to Francis. Cross-court pass intercepted by Zyke. The Tigers are just in the passing lanes here. Howard puts up a no good on the fast break shot. Ball on the floor, still on the floor, and Lackey comes away with it. Loudermilk back to Williams. Back to Grant. Grant straightaway three. It's no good off the side of the rim. And ball chased down by Tushka. Coalgate definitely out of sorts here as we start the second quarter. It's been all Tigers. Williams pokes the ball away momentarily from Hull. Back to Zyke. George again cutting baseline. There's Howard open for three. It's no good. Rebounded by Loudermilk. And a bad pass, and Francis chases it down. Francis smartly throws it off the feet of Tushka. Wildcats will keep possession. Davis Grant driving left side. Layup up and good for Davis Grant. He's got 7. Wildcats claw back to within 6. Hull dribbling around Williams. Hull pump fakes. Baseline shot up and good. Nice shot there from Kason Hull. And a timeout called by Coach Zyke. 30-second timeout for Tushka. We'll leave it right here. 4:21 to go. It's an 8-point lead for the Tushka Tigers. 24-16 is the score here. 6 different Tigers have scored thus far here in this contest. All 5 starters have scored for the Coalgate Wildcats, but you can tell the Tushka defense, the Tushka full court press, has really got Coalgate discombobulated here early on. Tushka playing like the more hungry team thus far. They have a 2-game losing streak coming in here tonight. Wanted to show out here on senior night. I believe there's 6 seniors for Tushka. Trevor Talley checking back into the ballgame for the Wildcats. Williams has it. Driving back outside to Francis. Hands it off to Talley. Pump fakes. Hands it off to Francis. Francis dribbling down the lane. Up top to Williams. Coalgate just doesn't look very comfortable on offense right now. All the credit goes to Tushka and the Tigers defense. Talley driving, turnaround, jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Tushka. George comes back the other way, now slows it down to Hull. 24-16, 3:15 to go here in the first half. Zyke left open, can't do that. Elbow jumper there for Zyke, and it swells to a 10-point lead now for the Tigers. Talley looking inside to Loudermilk. Loudermilk quickly double teamed. Count the basket, Loudermilk. Loudermilk going to go to the free throw line for the and one. Loudermilk is good from there. He's got 6 points, 26-19, as Loudermilk brings it back to a 7-point lead for the Tigers. 2.5 minutes to play here before halftime. Driving baseline. Ball intercepted by Talley. Talley trying to get the ball to Francis and dribbles it off the out-of-bounds line. Talley was kind of stuck in the corner, kind of a bad spot on the floor, double teamed. Tried to find Francis. Ends up hitting it on the out-of-bounds line, and the Tigers try to get it inbounds, and Talley intercepts it again. He's going to go coast to coast, up and good for Trevor Talley. Bad pass there by Tushka. And a quick 5-0 run. Can Zyke calm it? No, it's an air ball. Ball chased out of bounds. Off of Tushka. A quick three there by Zyke. Coach Zyke's going to go to the bench. He's not happy with that play. Loudermilk with the basketball. There's Williams in the corner. Pull-up jumper. It's going to be short. Offensive rebound by Loudermilk. Put back, no good. Rebound there by Willis. Loudermilk was a little bit out of position. George going to go the length of the court. And an offensive foul called on Tushka as Lackey held serve there on the post. It's going to be a foul on Tushka. Number 20, Waylon George, that's his second. Lackey comes up holding his head. Williams lobs it over to Talley to the near side. Talley now going to drive down the baseline, spins. Lackey has it. He's going to drive. He's fouled on the pass. I believe it's going to be on Hull. That's going to be his second foul. Excuse me, that's his third foul. Cleet Zyke's going to check back in as the Wildcats are now inbounding underneath their own basket. Again, Coalgate right to left on your radio dial. Getting pretty physical here. Lackey gets it inbounded. He's fouled going up. I think they're going to get it on number 4, Luke Howard. It's going to be his first foul. That's the 4th team foul, and Weston Lackey's going to go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He rolls that one in. Again, the Wildcats not great from the free throw line here in the first half. 3 of 7, just under 50%. 26-22, and back rims that one, no good. On the second, it's still a 4-point lead. But Tushka quickly ahead, misses the layup. Davis Grant's there to clean up the rebound. 60 seconds to play before half. Inside to Loudermilk, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Yeah, Loudermilk kind of stuck that arm out as he went to make his move. That'll be Easton's second foul. I think if he would have kept his arm there to his side, may not have gotten that call, but the arm extension did get the call on Loudermilk. George has it. There's a cutting Zeke, back out to George, top of the key. 41 seconds. And an arid pass goes out of bounds. Now Tushka's the one who looks a little bit out of sorts here in the final 2 minutes of the first half. Loudermilk's going to go to the bench. Going to bring in Blake Brown. Tally being guarded by George. Kicks it back out to Grant. Driving, jump stops, and we're going to have a travel call on Davis Grant. Thought that was a pretty good jump stop, but they're going to say that he took an extra step. Turnover by the Wildcats. 24 seconds to go. Tushka nursing a 4-point lead. They had a 10-point lead here early on in the second quarter. They turn it over again. Loudermilk, that's Lackey, going to go the distance. Puts up a layup up and good. About the dribble handles there from Weston Lackey, the freshman. And the Wildcats claw back within 2. Here's the final shot. Howard with a basketball. Turns it over. Francis has it. Grant unable to get a shot off, but the Wildcats claw back within 2. 26-24 in favor of the Tigers as we move to the third quarter. It's halftime right here from Jerry Hall Gymnasium. We'll take a break, come back with some first half stats. This is Wildcat basketball presented by First Bank.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
And we're back here at halftime at Jerry Hall Gymnasium, home of the Tushka Tigers. We may have some half-court festivities here. I think everybody gets a orange ball, and they start throwing it at the 5-gallon bucket at midcourt. Just to see who can get it in the bucket. So far, nobody. Anyway, first half stats for the Tushka Tigers. They are led in scoring. Cleet Zeich comes off the bench, has 8. Kason Hull has 6. Jackson Gregory has 6. Grady Howard with 2. Eli Self with 2. And Tucker Willis with 2. 6 Tigers on the board in scoring for Coach Zeich as they have a 2-point lead, 26-24. for the Wildcats. They're led in scoring by number 2, Davis Grant. He's got 7. Easton Loudermilk with 6. Trevor Talley with 4. Weston Lackey with 3. Blake Brown with 2. And 7 Williams with 2. The Wildcats with 6 Wildcats on the board as well. Got about 8 minutes to go here in halftime. We'll take a break. Get some word from our wonderful sponsors right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back here halftime. Coalgate trailing the Tushka Tigers 26-24. As we look ahead to the playoffs for the Coalgate Wildcats, again, they start the playoff journey this Thursday in Panama. It'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off. We will be there on the broadcast, so if you're unable to make it, be sure and join us on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to the Coalgate Wildcat page, be sure and hit subscribe. You can turn on notifications. You can be alerted every time we go live. We will actually be on the journey through every game here in the playoffs for the Coalgate Wildcats, and it starts Thursday. You've got a 6 o'clock tip-off against the Razorbacks of Panama. The boys' game will tip after. If either team wins, they will play next Tuesday in Warner. They will play the winner of Warner and Wovoka. I guess if they win, they will play the winner of Warner and Wovoka. The loser will play the loser of Warner and Wovoka. That game will be played in Warner. So again, the first game, the district contest, is just one district game, will be in Panama next Thursday, or excuse me, this Thursday, 3 days from now, this Thursday. And then the regional start if either team wins on Tuesday. Now, if either team loses, the regional starts on Thursday, the following Thursday. It'll be a full week. That'll be the regionals. They will move to the loser bracket in the regional tournament, where you got to win 3 games in a row to get the area. So the winners kind of get rewarded. They kind of get an extra day off. They play on a Tuesday. Again, these games, they've tried to do away with a lot of the afternoon games. There shouldn't be hardly any afternoon games until later on in the regionals. So you got night games coming up in districts. It'll be the same for Tushka. They're going to go to Colbert. They'll have a 6 o'clock tip-off for the girls. It'll be a 7:30-ish tip-off for the boys. They will play the winner or loser of Latta and Calera is who Tushka will play. That's kind of who they're paired up with in the regionals as well. Their region will be, I believe their first game will be in Latta. Yeah, they'll have to go to Latta for their second game. Win or lose, they'll have to go to Latta for their second game. So again, kind of recap, kind of confusing a little bit. The Wildcats start their district play this Thursday in Panama at 6 o'clock. I will have the coverage from Panama. You guys back at home. Again, that's about a 2-hour drive from Coalgate. So I'll bite the bullet for you guys. Head to Panama, bring you the coverage from there. But we got to get through this game first. We got a good one here for the second half. It's a 2-point lead as the Tushka Tigers with a 2-point lead to start this third quarter. 26-24 be the original starters for the Coalgate Wildcats. They go straight to Loudermilk. He bully balls down low, and it's 2 points. And the Wildcats tied up here early on, the first 15 seconds here in the third quarter. Hull, jump shot from the free throw line, no good, rebounded by Loudermilk. Wildcats can take their first lead since the first quarter. On this possession, they're going to have a foul called on Tushka. That'll be on Eli Self. That'll be his third foul. Looks like Coach Zyke is going to go with his original starting 5 as well. Going to go Hull, going to go Howard, going to go Gregory, Willis, and Self. The original starting 5 for the Tigers as well to start the second half. Grant, he's going to drive left side up and no good on the shot, but he'll have free throws upcoming And back-to-back fouls called on Self. That's his 4th foul. Davis Grant going to go to the free throw line. Again, the Wildcats looking for their first lead since the first quarter. And it's not going to happen on that free throw. Grant misses. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Wildcats not shooting the ball well from the free throw line here tonight. Shooting right around 50%. And Grant rolls in the second one. 1 of 2, and the Wildcats retake the lead 27-26. Kind of a soft full-court press set up here by the Wildcats. Hull with the basketball. Long cross-court pass. Looking inside to Gregory. Deep three, it's up and good. Luke Howard, his first points of the game, comes on a three, 29-27. And we saw in the second half of the girls' game, the three-point shots just came from everywhere. The lid got ripped right off of that basket in the second half. Seven Williams handed the basketball from Grant. Turnaround jump shot in the lane. No good. Offensive rebound by Loudermilk. Puts up a shot up and good. Count the basket from Easton Loudermilk. There's just not a whole lot you can do on that. Loudermilk absolutely showing his power. Foul on Tucker Willis. That's his second. Loudermilk misses the free throw. That's his first free throw miss of the night. And we'll have a foul called on Trevor Talley. That'll be his first foul. Called right in front of the scorer's table. We're all knotted up at 29. Cason Hull with the basketball at midcourt. Grant almost poked that away, but it does poke it off of the Tushka Tiger, and the Wildcats will have possession. 6:05 to go here in the third quarter. Trevor Talley walking the ball across midcourt for the Wildcats. 3 team fouls called on Tushka, 1 team foul called on Coalgate here in the third quarter. A soft, lazy pass, and Williams is able to corral it. Trevor Talley has it. Thought he had enough daylight, he might have shot a three. Davis Grant will shoot a three, no good. Offensive rebound by Loudermilk, hands it off to Blake Brown. He goes up, misses the shot. Loudermilk probably should have just put that back up. Tushka quickly ahead, Gregory has it in the corner. Now looking inside to George. George finds a cutting Willis. Willis, no good on that shot. Rebounded by Coalgate. Talley, he's going to drive, kicks it back out to an open Brown. He chooses to drive the lane. It's going to take an extra step. That's a turnover. No, an offensive foul called against Blake Brown. Lowered his shoulder. That's a push-off. Blake Brown with his second foul. That's the second team foul called on Coalgate here in the third quarter. Soft full-court press set up here by the Wildcats. Just gets it across, now double teamed. Thought he might have took an extra step. No call. Hull spins around. Ball batted up in the air by Grant. Wild pass, and the Wildcats come away with it. 4 on 5. Williams steps into a straightaway three. It's good. 7 Williams. His first made three-pointer of the game, and it's a 3-point lead now for the Wildcats. 32-29. 4.5 minutes to play. Here's that half-court press. Hull left open, going to step into a three. It's no good off back rim, rebounded by Talley. Wildcats slow things up here. Cleet Zyke waiting to check in at the scorer's table. For the Tigers, Davis Grant steps into an open three, misses that one, rebounded by Tushka. Zyke, he's the team leading in scoring for the Tigers with 8 points there in the first half. Here's a nice shot there from George on the baseline. Gets it over top of the outstretched Loudermilk. George scores his first points of the game. Here's that full court press set up. Wildcats break it. Williams pull up jump shot in the lane. It's up and good. That's kind of Seven Williams' sweet spot there, that jumper in the lane. Hull battling inside. He puts up a shot. It's up and good. We're trading baskets here in the third quarter. Hull now with 8. Still a 1-point lead. Up ahead to Brown. Brown driving. Throws it off the foot of a Tiger, so we'll have a stoppage of play with a kick ball. As Zyke's going to check back in and with Howard as well. It's going to sit Luke Howard as well as Gregory. Wildcats get it inbounded to Davis Grant. Williams driving left side. Davis Grant, jump shot up and good. Nice Euro step there from Davis Grant. He's got 10 points on the game. Him and Loudermilk both with 10. Back to a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. Zyke has it poked away from behind by Seven Williams. 2.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Grady Howard with a basketball crossing midcourt. Wildcats fall back into the 2-3 zone defense. Cross-court pass over to Zyke. In the corner to George. George back to Zyke. Straightaway three. It's way to the left. Misses everything. But an offensive rebound by Tushka. Hull pull up jumper from the elbow. No good. And another offensive rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Coalgate. That's just hustle play there from the Tushka Tigers, outworking the Wildcats on the boards. 2:06 to play. There's the corner, and Talley steps into the lane, double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. It will stay on this end with Tushka. Coach Zyke's going to bring it back in Jackson Gregory. Took a quick breather momentarily. 33-36 in favor of the Wildcats. Hull has it, driving down the lane, floater, no good, rebounded by Davis Grant of the Wildcats. Loses it and it goes out of bounds off the Wildcats. Grant worked hard for that rebound and then lost it off of his leg. And another turnover by the Wildcats here in the third quarter. Zyke, corner, three, no good. Rebounded again by Grant. This time he secures it. Now going to go the length of the court. Stops momentarily, finds a cutting Williams down the lane. Back out to Brown, Brown to Talley, and Talley holds ball, setting up the offense. Minute and a half to play here in the third quarter. Looking inside to Loudermilk. Loudermilk puts up a shot. It's up and good. Loudermilk, when he gets it in his head, I just don't know what you can do to stop him. Tushka does not have the size to play with Loudermilk. That's going to be a foul on number 14, Tucker Willis. That's his third. And another and one attempt upcoming here for Easton Loudermilk. This is his third and one attempt in the game. And he converts. 13 points for Loudermilk. Again, I said before the game, Loudermilk playing the best basketball of the season. Really of any Coalgate Wildcat. Consistently, been about 2 weeks worth of good basketball here from Loudermilk. Kind of finally realizing that he's a lot bigger than everybody else, but gets out rebounded there by Cleet Zyke, puts up the rebound. 39-35, Seven Williams with the basketball. I'm going to have a foul called on Tushka. We're going to get Jackson Gregory saying he got underneath the feet of Seven Williams. I think I'm going to have to disagree with that. It was right here in front of us. Williams just lost his footing. Nonetheless, is going to go to the free throw line. Seven Williams on the night. This is his first free throw attempt for Williams, and rolls off the side, misses. Makes the second, though. Six of 14 from the free throw line of the Wildcats. Probably either a walk or a foul there. No call. Tushka will keep possession. 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's a 5-point lead, and the Wildcats bat the ball away, and Tally has the basketball. Double team coming. Bad pass. Thrown across court. We're going to have a foul called on Coalgate. Tally with a bad pass trying to get it across court. Hull was able to step in the passing lane. A foul on Francis trying to get the ball. That's just the third team foul called on Coalgate here in this quarter. That's the second team foul on Trey Francis. 40-35 is the score. And it was 26-24 at halftime. Willis with the basketball. Finds George. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. It's good. Waylon George steps into that, the sophomore. He's got 4, pulls it back within 3. Trevor Talley driving through the defense, going length of the court, finds an open Loudermilk at the buzzer, up and good. 9 points for Easton Loudermilk in the third quarter, and the Wildcats take a 5-point lead to the fourth. We'll take a break, be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here as we start the fourth quarter. It was an 18-11 advantage for the Wildcats there in the fourth quarter as they take a 5-point lead to the fourth. 42-37, 8 minutes on the clock. Wildcats going for win number 6 in a row. Tushka Tigers, they're trying to snap a 2-game losing streak heading into the playoffs on Thursday for both these teams. Wildcats will have possession to start the fourth quarter. Lackey checking into the game in relief of Loudermilk. Takes a quick breather. Again, had 9 points in the third quarter. Straightaway 3 from Davis Grant. It's short. Offensive rebound by Seven Williams. Puts up a jumper. It's short. And an over-the-back call on Weston Lackey. Lackey just got out of position trying to reach over the back for the rebound. It's going to be a second foul. First team foul here in the fourth quarter. George has it, looking inside to Zyke, being guarded by Francis. Back out to Gregory. Gregory to Zyke. Zyke to Willis in the corner. Cross-court pass to Hull. He's going to drive baseline, puts up a floater, no good. And a rebound by Tushka. We're going to have a foul called on Coalgate. It's going to be on Trey Francis. That's going to be Trey's third foul. Just got underneath the rebounder. He really can't get underneath him and push him. So the Tigers will inbound it. Willis loses it momentarily, finds Gregory. Gregory's going to pull up. No, he finds a cutting George down low, but he takes a few extra steps, and that's a walk. Turnover on the Tigers. Thought George might have put up a shot there initially, but decided to drive it and go underneath the basket, and it's called for a walk. Pass up ahead to Francis. Over to Lackey. Lackey's fouled, going up, and another and one call. The post players are coming to play here for the Wildcats. This will be the fourth and one attempt of the game for the Wildcat post players, talking about Loudermilk and Lackey. Both with size advantage here in the game. And really, of any position of the Wildcats, Lackey and Loudermilk may be playing the best basketball of the guards or the post either the last couple of weeks. Lackey misses the free throw, though. And a jump ball, and it will go with Tushka. Davis Grant was able to reach his hands in there and tie up the basketball momentarily, so Tushka will keep possession here. All it will do will flip the light bulbs over to the Coalgate side. 6:54 to go. It's a 7-point lead now for the Wildcats, 44-37. Self into the game. Gregory, Self, Hull, Zyke, and George, your 5 Tigers in the game. Layup up, no good. Self says, I'm as big as they are. I can do the same thing. Offensive rebound put back over Loudermilk. Over Lackey. Tally driving. Hands it off to Francis. Francis hands it off to Williams. Williams, pull-up jumper from the elbow. It's short, chased down by Tushka. And Tushka will come back. Zyke steps into a wide-open three. It's no good off the back rim. Rebounded by Davis Grant on the backside. Under 6 minutes to play. 44-39. Trey Francis up ahead. Euro steps up, and a blocking call on Zyke. Be a foul on Tushka. Cleet Zyke will pick up his first foul. That is the second team foul. Now both teams with 2 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Francis, he makes the free throw. He's on the board for the first time tonight. It'll be the 7th Wildcat scored for the Coalgate. Been 8 Tigers score. Francis short on that. That's a good shot there by Kaysen Hull. Driving down the lane, shoots over an outstretched arm of Lackey. Coalgate quickly back the other way. Tally driving down the lane, and a reach-in foul before the shot on Tushka. I think they're going to get Zyke with another foul. That's the second foul on Zyke. That's the 3rd team foul. There's a lob pass to Lackey through his hands, and Zyke comes away with it. Tushka has the numbers if they can get there. Back the other way, and a foul on Lackey. Not the best idea to do there. I know you want Tushka to earn it from the free throw line, but not a smart foul there from Lackey. That's his 3rd foul. Jackson Gregory to the free throw line, 1 from 1. Now 2 of 2. Tushka 6 of 6 from the free throw line. They're the opposite of the Wildcats. Wildcats are shooting less than 50%. Tigers are shooting a hundo, 7 from 7. 44-43. Tally's hung up, now gets the ball across half court. Finds an open Blake Brown. It's blocked, and a foul called against Tushka on the shot. That'll be a foul on Self. That's going to be his 5th foul, according to my books. Yep, Eli Self is going to foul out. A senior for the Tigers fouls out with 4 points and 5 fouls for Eli Self. It's going to send Blake Brown to the free throw line. Blake 0 for 2. And misses that. It's just not good free throw shooting here in the game entirely, the entire game for the Wildcats. But does get one of two, back to a 2-point lead, 45-44. Tally try to get a turnover. Stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Good hustle there by Trevor Tally. Tushka keeps possession, 5:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. We got a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Coalgate still with 5 timeouts and a kick ball off of Coalgate. Only one timeout called this entire game. Tushka is the only team that's called a timeout. They have 4 left. Coalgate's got 5, so this final 5 minutes could potentially take a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Tally picks up the miss, coming across half court, pull-up jump shot, no good. You can tell he was just awkward on that shot. Tushka quickly back the other way, and a foul. Count the basket. Either foul him or don't. You can't just stand there. Seven Williams called for a foul. Count the basket from Jackson Gregory. And Tushka ties it up 45-45. Gregory has a chance for the Tigers to retake the lead. It's 42-37. So an 8-2 run here to start the fourth quarter. And Gregory nails it. Eight for 8 from the free throw line are the Tigers. They got a 1-point lead. Wildcats break the full court press. Tally has it, top of the key. 4.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Trying to get the ball inside to Loudermilk. Lobs it up to Loudermilk. Ball poked away from behind is Gregory. Tigers with all the momentum here in the fourth quarter. Zite corner, elbow, it's good. Tigers coming out here in the fourth quarter, playing much better than the Wildcats. They have a 3-point lead. Tally driving, turnaround. Back to Blake Brown, top of the key. Finds a cutting Davis Grant, puts up a layup up and good. Davis Grant can get that all night. He's got 12 for the Wildcats, back to a 1-point lead for the Tigers. The Tigers are just slicing all the way down, driving the length of the court. Minimal defense put up by the Wildcats. And a foul called on Coalgate on Blake Brown. That's the third foul. Tushka's going to go back to the free throw line. Tucker Willis for the first time tonight. Makes the first. And the first miss from the free throw line for Tushka comes from Tucker Willis. (49-47). Coalgate's already got 5 team fouls called against them. The next foul will send, dumps it inside to Lackey, tries to get it to the near side to Loudermilk, puts up a shot, no good. Tushka almost turns it over. 3 minutes on the clock. So both teams are shooting free throws the rest of the way. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the fourth. Ball off of Grant's fingertips and out of bounds underneath the Tushka Tiger bench, or Tushka Tiger basket. We'll have another timeout called here from Coach Zyke and Tushka. It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back here.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
The free throw discrepancy is really high here as far as who's making them and who's not. Tushka Tigers 7 of 8 from the free throw line. For the Coalgate Wildcats, 8 of 18 from the free throw line for the Wildcats. Still 2:50 to play here in the fourth quarter. Tigers now with 3 timeouts left. They are nursing a 2-point lead after the ball was batted out of bounds underneath the Tushka Tiger basket. It's going to be Gregory, Zyke, Willis, George, and Hull, the 5 Tigers on the court for Tushka. Looking to get it inbounded. Hull gathers it up at midcourt. It'll be Williams, Talley, Loudermilk, Lackey, and Grant, the 5 Wildcats on the court. There's a cutting backdoor pass to George. He threw his hands, and then Davis Grant dribbles it out of bounds. Turnover there by the Wildcats. 2.5 minutes to play. 49-47. Tushka's just going to play the 4 corners game here. Looking to drain as much time off the clock. They get a mismatch. Got 4 players, 1 in each corner. 1 in each corner of the half court. And out of bounds off of Tushka. Talley playing good defense there. Gets George to dribble it off his foot out of bounds. And that's a turnover there by the Tigers. Talley now dribbling across half court. Talley's just got 4 points in the ball game. Loudermilk calling for it, but he's late. Grant is late getting the ball. It should be a walk, but a timeout called first by Tushka. Loudermilk calling for it. Wanted the ball, he was open. Grant couldn't get it to him in time. And Coach Zyke's going to get a timeout called, a 30-second timeout. So Tushka now down to 2 timeouts left in the ball game. 47-49. As far as fouls go, 7 Williams has 3, Blake Brown has 3, Weston Lackey has 3, and Trace Francis has 3 for the Wildcats. Already had 1 Tushka Tiger foul out. Eli Self fouling out. Tucker Willis has 3 fouls. Kason Hull has 3. And that's really anybody of any significance for the Tigers. A couple of players with 2 fouls for the Tigers. So 2 timeouts left for Tushka after a turnover by the Wildcats. 49-47. Again, both teams shooting free throws the rest of the way on fouls. And Tushka turns it over on the full court press. Grant up and good for Davis Grant. 2 more for Grant. And I think Coach Talley's going to call a timeout. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll leave it right here. It's really the first time tonight we've seen the full court press bother the Tigers, and a bad pass there from the Tigers gets Grant open layup down the lane. Grant's got 14. So we're all knotted up here, 1:34 to play. It's going to be Hull, Gregory, George, Willis, and Zyke be the 5 Tigers on the floor for Tushka. Williams, Talley, Lackey, Loudermilk, and Grant, the 5 Wildcats on the court. 49-49. It was a 42-37 lead start the fourth quarter. George gets it across half court to Zyke. Minute and a half. Open Gregory. Pulls it down, pump fakes. Now back to Zyke, top of the key. Swings it over to Hull, standing in front of Coach Zyke and the Tushka bench. Minute 12. Finds a cutting Willis. Zyke thought about the 3, pulls it down. Now 60 seconds to play. Under a minute. We're all knotted up. Zyke with the basketball. Coalgate back to a 2-3 zone defense. Hull driving right side. And it's going to be a charge. You're going to get a charge call on Tushka. Kaysen Hull going into the chest of Easton Loudermilk. That's the 4th foul on Kaysen Hull. I mean, Loudermilk was planted. So the Wildcats now 45 seconds to go. Grant with the basketball, left side, layup, up and no good, misses. Lackey with a rebound, up and good. Lackey cleans it up. 2 points for Lackey there, and the Wildcats take a 2-point lead, 30 seconds to play. Hull with the basketball. 25 seconds, and he turns it over. Talley with the basketball. Back the other way. Going to go coast to coast, up and good. Trevor Talley turns over Kaysen Hull. Now the Tigers trailing by 4. Looking for a quick 3. Willis for 3, near side. It's good! Willis nails a 3. And the Tigers aren't done yet. 9 seconds on the clock. Willis steps into a 3, his first 3 of the game. And Coach Zyke calls a timeout. All they got are 60 seconds. We'll take one with them. Whew, hope you can catch your breath. We'll be right back here from Tushka.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
We got a good one here. 9 seconds to go. 53-52. The Wildcats with a lead. Tigers are going to come out in a full court press. So there's 9 seconds to play. So that means the Wildcats don't necessarily have to get it across midcourt. Just get the ball inbounded. You can hold it. Tushka's got a foul. And with the way the foul is going, free throw shooting's gone for Coalgate, that can't be guaranteed. Davis Grant with the basketball. Gets it into 7 Williams. He's going to be fouled immediately. 7 seconds to play. 7 Williams is going to go to the free throw line. It's going to be fouled on number 20, Waylon George. That's his 3rd. 7 Williams going to go to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2. Williams nails the first. 2 for 2, and Sevens makes it a 3-point game. 3-point has to win it for the Tigers. Zyke has the basketball, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. In the corner, they're not going to get it off, and the Tigers are going to come up short, and the Wildcats come away with a win, hard-fought win against the Tushka Tigers, 55-52. Tigers just kind of got lost on that offensive play there. They, instead of shooting a three, they ended up driving it down the lane before they realized they needed a three. A two wasn't going to do them any good. So the Wildcats win. We'll take a quick break and be back with some end-of-the-game stats right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And we're back here from Jerry Hall Gymnasium as we wrap things up here with some end-of-the-game stats here for the Coalgate Wildcats and the Tushka Tigers. The Coalgate Wildcats escape with a 3-point victory. 55-52 is the score. For the Tushka Tigers, they are led in scoring by number 3, Cleet Zyke. He finishes with 12. Thought he had a chance for a three-pointer there at the end of the ball game. Chose to pass it off. Kason Hill finishes with 10. Tucker Willis with 6. A huge three-pointer right there at the very end for Willis. Eli Self finishes with 4. Luke Howard with 3, Grady Howard with 2, Waylon George with 4, and Jackson Gregory finishes his senior campaign here at Tushka with 11 points. For the Coalgate Wildcats, they're led in scoring. Game high, team high. Easton Loudermilk finishes with 15 points. Davis Grant close by with 14, Seven Williams with 10, and none bigger than the final 2 free throws to make it a 3-point ball game. So the Tigers had to have a 3 there at the end. Always heard it's really not about the free throw percentage. It's about when. It's the timely free throws. Trevor Talley finishes with 6. Weston Lackey with 7 off the bench. Blake Brown with 3 and Trey Francis with 1. Coalgate Wildcats finished 10 of 20 from the free throw line. They were going to end the season winners of 13 of the last 16. This will be their second 6-game winning streak of the season for the Wildcats as they move into the playoffs. Playing about as well as anybody in this part of Oklahoma. Winners of 6 straight, again, 13 of 16. Again, it's unbelievable to think the Wildcats starting 2 of 6, 2-6 on the season. Wildcats finished the year 15-8 on the year. For the Tushka Tigers, they're going to drop to 9-14 as they start playoffs on Thursday. Both teams playing on Thursday. Again, Coalgate Wildcats traveling to Panama on Thursday. I will be there for the broadcast, tipping off at 6 o'clock if you can't make it. Hope you enjoy the broadcast tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in wherever you were, however you were. Hope you enjoyed the game. Getting a little bit under the weather, so thank you for kind of barring with me throughout the game. Allergies are back, so be fighting that for a while. So best of luck to the Tushka Tigers as they, again, start playoffs on Thursday in Colbert. That's going to do it. Things here from Jerry Hall Gymnasium, home of the Tushka Tigers. We'll see you this Thursday, 6 o'clock tip-off. We'll go live about 5:50, about 10 till 6 is when we'll go live. Live from Panama, home of the Razorbacks, as the Wildcats start their playoff push on Thursday. Join us then. Until then, thank you for tuning in. Be well, be safe. We'll see you next time.